Hello, I'm Cath Edwards. Here's another Nasruddin story. Nasruddin was expecting a number of visitors, and he knew that the cooking pots he had just wouldn't be big enough to cook a meal for them all. So he went to his next door neighbour and he asked his neighbour if he could borrow the large cooking pot that he knew his neighbour had. Well, the neighbour lent it, and Nasruddin cooked for his party of friends, and then 2 or 3 days later he went back to his neighbour with the pot, and inside the pot was a small pot, and the neighbour said, "Well, I only lent you the large one, the small pot isn't mine." And Nasruddin said, "Well, actually yes, I think it is, because your large cooking pot gave birth, and this is the baby." And the neighbour, he knew that wasn't true, but he didn't mind having an extra pot, so he said, "Oh, well, yes, oh, okay, that's fine, thank you." A week or so went by, and Nasruddin asked to borrow the large cooking pot again. And then after that, another week went by, and another week, and when a third week had gone by and Nasruddin had not returned the large cooking pot, the neighbour came and asked for it. And Nasruddin said, "Well, I think you'd better come in and sit down. I'm terribly sorry. I'm afraid I have to tell you, your pot has died." And the neighbour said, "What are you talking about? How can a pot die? Don't be so stupid. Give it back to me." Nasruddin said, "Well, if you'll believe a pot can give birth, then you must believe a pot can die."